Hi guys, we're gonna do this do now problem together, okay? So the first proposition is P, and it says that 7 is less than 8. We know our number sense. We know that 7 less than 8 is a true statement, okay? Q says that we always, whenever we have a double inequality, we always read from the middle number. So this says 5 is greater than 2 and 5 is less than 6. Knowing our number sense, we know that the proposition Q is true. Now R says that 3 is less than 2. We all know that 3 is not less than 2, so this proposition is false. So whenever you want to do a complicated truth value, the first thing you have to do is find the truth value of each of the statements. And that's what we did. So I'm going to write it down. I'm going to make my first one-line truth value. So I know that P is true. I know that Q is true. And I know that R is false. Now within this, now they're asking me to find the negation of R. So now I have to do the opposite truth value of R. Since R is false, the opposite of false is true. So the negation of R is true. Once you find all the truth value of the statements and the negation, then you're going to work within the parentheses. And this parentheses is a conjunction. And from lessons long ago, we learned that a conjunction is only true when both statements are true. Okay, so I'm going to write it right here. P and Q. P and Q. P is true, Q is true, so P and Q is true because I know that a conjunction is true when both statements are true. Now, this is a symbol of a disjunction, that is an OR. So that means I'm going to take my parentheses, P and Q, and then or, not R. So that means that I'm going to use another color. That means I'm looking at this truth value, and I'm looking at this truth value, and I know that the only time a disjunction is true is when one of the statements is true. So therefore, since this is true and this is true, that means that my disjunction statement is true.